susunod na programa ay rated PG. Ito ay nangangailangan ng patnubay at gabay ng magulang para sa mga batang manonood.
Sa mapagpalang umaga sa ating lahat, mga kasandigan ng bayan, ako po yung pagkatapos ng order ng ating lalawigan at from time to time nagre-report po ang ating provincial director.
Ang violence against women ay hindi ko na kailangan elaborate pero nasa kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Ako po ang lingkod si Kasandigan para dito pa rin sa Laguna TV6 ipagsabi.
Magandang araw po mga kababayan dito sa lalawigan ng Laguna. Sa ngalan po ng ating kasama na si Ginoong Kasandigan, ito po si Sheila Javier Florentino para sa Kasandigan. At ngayong araw na ito ay kapiling po natin ang President and CEO ng Max Ecology. Kapiling po natin si Mr. Michael Lozano. Good morning, Mr. Lozano.
Good morning, ma'am, and good morning to everybody in the Philippines.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about Max Ecology. What is the objective of Max Ecology? What is the benefits of the people of the Philippines or the people of Laguna for Max Ecology Company? So, Mr. Lozano, so how this business started, Max Ecology? Can you give us a small background about Max Ecology?
Yes, so Max Ecology was formed in California, in the San Francisco Bay Area, and its primary goal was to create a process to clean the abandoned and closed mine sites in California and Nevada, where there are thousands of closed and abandoned mines, and the toxins resulting from those mines are just sitting on the ground. They've been there for years, and nobody's making an effort to clean all that mess up. So that was our original goal. In researching that, I discovered that, in fact, the problem is even greater in the Philippines. So we started to work on a plan by which we could come to the Philippines and clean all of the abandoned and closed mine sites here, as well as the existing mine sites. So if a mine owner wants to clean their mine sites on a daily basis, we can help them do that as well.
Okay, so why you started this Max Ecology? I think you have a personal experience, or you have, this is your advocacy, to help in the environment. So I think you have your personal experience why you started this company. So you can tell the audience why you started this company. Personal experience.
So many years ago, in the early 1990s, I owned a company in California that recycled mercury and cleaned up mercury spills. As a result of owning that company, I had been exposed to mercury and was a victim of mercury poisoning myself. So my goal was, at that time, to find a way to eliminate mercury, or at this time, to eliminate mercury use in the Philippines. Today, there are 20 to 30,000 small-scale miners, mom-and-pop miners, sitting on the banks of rivers and sides of mountains throughout the Philippines that use mercury on a daily basis. Their kids are exposed to it, their animals are exposed to it, and they're exposed to it. All of them eventually will become poisoned by the mercury.
Okay, so who are your target market here in the Philippines? I think you have also created a fertilizer out of this waste material from mining.
So when we created this plan to clean mining sites in California and Nevada, we had to come up with something to do with the remaining dirt and rocks and all of that from the mines. And once we clean the mining materials, they're 100% toxin free. It's just clean dirt. So what do you do with that? Well, we conducted a bunch of research, 5 years of research, and discovered that this could easily be changed into 100% organic fertilizer that is probably better than just about any fertilizer in existence today.
And now you are already started supplying this fertilizer in the market?
Yes. We're selling fertilizer in California, Nevada, recently the company has signed a contract with the largest hardware store in the country of Canada. It's they'll be selling our fertilizer in every store in Canada.
And you mentioned a while ago that you have some partners here, experts in mining and ecology. So can you tell us something about that?
We have partners in the United States. Max Ecology is a relatively new company, right? So we don't have a long track record, but the people involved with the company have 20, 30 years of experience in mining, in land rehabilitation, in cleaning toxic environments, mercury, in my case, cleaning mercury. In the Philippines, we're working closely with Bohol State University. They have an excellent mining and agriculture department there. They're advising us, as well as local governments throughout the Philippines.
Why did you choose Philippines to be benefited on this Max Ecology or your technology? Like you mentioned a while ago, this bioremediation process. So why you choose Philippines?
Thank you for asking, actually. So my father is from Daan Bantayan in Cebu. I'm half Filipino, half American, but I've been raised Filipino my whole life, and I've sought my entire life to do something to give back to the Philippines in some way, to create jobs, to whatever I can do to help the Philippines to prosper. And so in my past, I've owned call centers. I've worked with people with MMDA and outdoor sign advertising company to create processes by which to keep track of all the signs along the freeways. I've worked with Bam Aquino at Happy Noi, creating processes for them to make more money, as well as Brother Mike Velarde to help his chapters around the world to make more money.
Can you tell us something about this bioremediation process? Yeah, so because you told me before that you convert the waste material into fertilizer through this process. So can you tell us about this?
So bioremediation has been around for approximately 20 to 30 years. The original purpose for bioremediation was to clean up oil spills. What they did was they found bugs, they found organisms that like to eat oil. So when there's a large oil spill, they would expose the oil to these organisms. The organisms would eat the oil, and the mess is cleaned up. So over the past 20 to 30 years, people have been developing bugs for specific, or organisms for specific purposes. In our case, mines contain things like arsenic, sulfur, sulfuric acid, mercury, cyanide, lead, so many different toxins. So we've been able to create bugs, or a soup of bugs that will eat all of the toxins in a given mine.
Okay, so what do you think is or can you tell us, our audience, what is the benefits of our environment on these processes?
Well, the main benefit is cleaning up the toxins, right? So the toxins that exist on the ground, they leach into the water table, they poison the plant life around the area, they wash down into the ocean, they kill the fishing populations. They're very, very, very harmful to all lands, not only in the Philippines, but more so in the Philippines because there's been little lax regulation, so to speak.
Yeah, that's true.
So, in cleaning up all these toxins, you then eliminate all the problems from the land, the water, the sea, and once that's done, we rehabilitate the land so that we can return to purposes like agriculture, resorts, golf courses, forests, whatever you want.
And now you started to coordinate to some government agencies for this project, or for to introduce your company to them.
Yes, we've been working closely with several high-level agencies in the Philippines to become certified so that we can easily contact mine owners or the abandoned and closed mines that are owned now by the Filipino government.
Okay, and the main objective of the company is to help them actually to remove the toxins in their mining.
Yes.
And it's very good that you also created some fertilizers that, you converted it to fertilizer so that, again, the toxins, you convert it to fertilizer and they can use it again in growing the plants.
Yes, so our fertilizer creates far greater yield. So if you're able to produce 500 pounds of rice per hectare, using our fertilizer, you might realize 1,000 pounds per hectare of rice. It should increase production by about 30 to 50, and sometimes, in some instances, 100%.
Okay, sir. So, lastly, sir, can you tell our audiences regarding the importance of the existence of your company in the Philippines? Of course, it's a lot of benefits if we can educate some of the agencies, help them, or so what are you doing to, connect with them, with the government agencies? How do you help them to explain this technology?
Through our experience, sharing our experiences in showing the capabilities of our fertilizer, in showing the benefits of cleaning the environment and creating regulations to keep it from happening again. That's one benefit. The other benefit is, of course, food, right? Everybody needs to eat. Over the past 100 years, the nutrition value of food has dropped by 60%. So using our fertilizer, we'll bring that nutrition value of the food back up to where it was 100 years ago. And there isn't any other fertilizer that's doing that. The other thing is that's really near and dear to my heart is the elimination of the use of mercury in the Philippines.
Yeah, because of your past experience, then so you get sick because of that exposure to mercury, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you please give us your message to our public regarding regarding Max Ecology? Yeah, to invite them, or the government agencies, they can contact you, where they can find your office. Yeah.
Right, so currently we have offices in California, in the San Francisco Bay Area. In the Philippines, we're in Calamba, on Yakal Street in Calamba. What's the address there? Santa Cecilia Subdivision in Calamba.
Okay.
And we will share our phone numbers and contact. If anybody has any information, they can contact me directly at michael@maxecology.com. Should I share my phone number?
We can send. We can write
Okay.
it.
Okay.
We can send it to them. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much, Mr. Michael Lozano, for this discussion. At least we already know the purpose of Max Ecology, why you bring your product or your experience or your company here in the Philippines, especially here in Laguna. At sa ating pong pagbabalik ay pag-uusapan naman po natin ang tungkol sa bioremediation, kung paano ito makakatulong sa pag-generate ng electricity at ang kanilang pagtuturo sa mga small-scale miners. At paano rin po ba nila matutulungan ang ating mga kababayan na mag-generate ng trabaho. Sa pagbabalik po yan ng Kasandigan.
Paano umaga sa ating lahat, mga kasandigan ng bayan, ako po yung pagkatapos yung order ng ating lalawigan at from time to time nagre-report po ng ating provincial director.
Ang violence against women ay hindi ko na kailangan elaborate, pero nasa kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Ako po yung lingkod si Kasandigan para dito pa rin sa Laguna TV6, ipagsabi.
Tayo na sa lalawigang kay ganda. Wag na wag palalampasin, tsak iyong mamahalin.
Mabunying araw, mahal kong kababayan. Ang Laguna ay walang kapantay sa yaman ng kalikasan at kulturang kinagisnan. Ang likas na ganda ng kanyang kapaligiran, mga bundok tulad ng Makiling, mga talon at bukal, mga ilog at lawa ay ilan lamang sa mga kakit-akit na lugar na dinarayo ng aming mga kababayan at bisita, lokal man o banyaga. Ang mga simbahan na gawa pa noong panahon ng Kastila at mga sinaunang bahay, gaya ng makasaysayang bahay ni Dr. Jose Rizal, ay ilan lamang sa mga sumasalamin sa mayamang kultura ng aming lalawigan. Ang mga eskultura ng paete, mga borda ng lumban at turumba ng pakil ay ilan lamang sa mga produkto at pagdiriwang na kinanagigiliwan sa aming lalawigan. Ang Enchanted Kingdom, river rafting at wakeboarding ay mga makabagong atraksyong pangturismo na para sa mga kabataan. Hayaan niyo pong ipakita ko sa inyo ang mga ito.
Tsak iyong mamahalin, halina, sama na kakaiba, Laguna. Piliin at yakapin ang natatangi. Halina, tayo na sa lalawigang kay ganda. Wag na wag palalampasin, tsak iyong mamahalin, halina, sama na kakaiba, Laguna.
Asahan po ninyo ang aming mainit na pagtanggap sa lahat ng pagkakataon. Malugod po namin hihintayin ang inyong pagdalaw sa aming lalawigan. Laguna, wala nang iba. Maraming salamat po.
Laguna.
Sa mapagpalang umaga sa ating lahat, mga kasandigan ng bayan, ako po yung pagka-tapos yung order ng ating lalawigan at from time to time nagre-report po ng along provisions.
Ang violence against women ay hindi ko na kailangan elaborate pero nasa kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Ako po ang inyong lingkod si Kasandigan para dito pa rin sa Laguna TV6 ipagsabi.
Okay, Sir Michael, so what are the agencies here in the Philippines that you want to be partnered with?
Well, of course, I've been watching President Rodrigo Duterte on television talking about the need for ecological revolution here in the Philippines. So we'd like to invite him to give us the opportunity to present our findings, our products, and our whatever help we can give to the country, as well as the Department of Energy, Department of Ecology and Natural Resources, the Department of Agriculture, as well as the Department of Indigenous Peoples.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Michael Lozano. He's the President and CEO of Max Ecology. Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you, ma'am.
Lozano.
Thank you.
At sa ngalan po ng ating kasamang si Ginoong Kasandigan, ito po si Sheila Javier Florentino para sa Kasandigan.
Sa mapagpalang umaga sa ating lahat, mga kasandigan ng bayan, ako po yung pagka-tapos yung order ng ating lalawigan at from time to time nagre-report po ng along provisions.
Ang violence against women ay hindi ko na kailangan elaborate pero nasa kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Ako po ang inyong lingkod si Kasandigan para dito pa rin sa Laguna TV6 ipagsabi.